So you finally finished making your Ardoni skin. Now you want to give it a name. But wait, before you do that, I'm going to tell you what you should and should not do when trying to come up with your Ardoni OC name. Let's begin. What I mean by that is when people come up with their Ardoni names, it's the most random name I have ever heard. For example, Sneeze Sendaris. Now, I don't know why she called her Ardoni name Sneeze. It's not like someone's gonna be like, have you ever heard of the legendary Sneeze Sendaris? Who the fuck names themselves Sneeze? Oh, I also forgot to mention that this might target people's OCs. So if you're in this video, please don't hate me. This video is a joke. And actual advice! When Wild had to change Sneeze's OC name in the Great War, he changed it to her real name, Maya. But you don't pronounce it as Maya. It's pronounced Maya, like mayonnaise, which is kind of funny. So if I see someone's Ardoni name being, I don't know, Smoking Alarm Voltaris or Think Keltaris, I'm gonna lose it. Now this one is a popular one because there are a couple of Ardoni OCs that use their actual name or a random normal name. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Tyler. I don't really have a problem naming your OC with your real name. It's just that it doesn't fit with the Ardoni name lore. When Default made his OC, he called him Cletus, with an I, not a U, which is really unique. There are other real names that are really rare to use for your Ardoni OC, but I just don't want someone to name their OC after themselves. Try finding the rarest name possible, but change it on how it's like spelt, like Cletus, with an I. Now this isn't really a common issue for naming Ardoni OCs, except for one person. But if you do try to do that, don't, because it will not sound good. I don't want to hear someone saying, yeah, my Ardoni OC is Tucker the 320 Mendoris, and also the infamous General Wild Knight Keltar. When I first created Recruiter's skin, he gave it a name and called it Veteran Nestoris, which was bad. Then he changed it to Recruiter Nestoris, which was also bad. But then we decided to name him Rez Nestoris. R-E-Z. Rez. And it was a good name. We even used it for What If as a tribute for him leaving the production for like 1 month. I'll say this, if your gamertag sounds really good, then you may use it as a name. For example, Cobra Keltaris, Dracon Voltaris, or Phoenix.
What? No, dude!
Now this one kinda pisses me off a bit because there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of Songs of War fans naming themselves as Thalia Sendaris and Ingressus Voltaris. Like, it feels like I'm reading through a whole dictionary of the same word but spelt and pronounced differently. Like, come on guys, we all know who the real Ingressus and Thalius is. Now I know some of you are like, but Kronos, your name is literally based off the original Songs of War. Nuh-uh! My name is Detective Kronos, not King. Detective Kronos. Get it right. I'm also gonna defend Rendor on this one because he said that he spelt Rendor differently. He thought that there was an E at the end, and guess what? Ender Arc exists! Now this is the same reason with Ozzy and Swarovski naming their YouTube channels Achillean Nestoris and Zulius Keltaris, but they have their own OCs that they created. Ozzy has Varric Mendoris, and Swarovski has Aaron Keltaris. There are other Ardoni OCs where they are apparently related to the original characters. Like Congressus is related to Ingressus, I guess? I don't even know. This one is the most painful one of all because there are a couple of OCs that are really hard to pronounce. For example, Serdian Voltaris. I don't know why Arthur pronounced it like that. I thought it was pronounced Ceridian Voltaris. Now this has been an issue for Ardoni names because there are some that are easier to pronounce, like Neri Voltaris. That was easy to pronounce. There is one that was kinda difficult, but I was able to get it right, like Aldarius Nestoris. Now, the reason why it was so difficult is because I said it as Aldaris, which is kind of similar to Noah Atlantis' Eldoris. But then Aldarius told me it was pronounced Aldarius. Sorry about that. Now, there are other OCs that are very difficult to pronounce, like Serdian Voltaris, or however the fuck you pronounce this shit. Anyways, that's all I got. Hopefully you actually can take this video seriously when naming your OC. Because if you don't, I'll laugh at you.